Real quick, I just want to show you all of the gear that I have for going to level 250. People usually go with 17-star Absolabs, and some people even go with Tyrants, but for me, I did the math, as you can see here. Arcanes were better than Absolabs, so instead of star forcing the Absolabs to 17-star, I went with 10 to 12-star Arcanes, and obviously I even get them up to 12 stars. So let me just go through all my gear. So we have the 2-line Meso Ring. I got my Dex Ring, which I didn't even star force. I just realized that. And then I got some free ring that they gave. I got the Lightning God Ring, which doesn't even have any line of stat on it. It's just literally a Meso Ring. Some cup that I found, pretty simple. Obviously, you need a Pendant of Spirit, and again, need the double Meso. And then I have this pretty nice weapon, honestly. If you want to go hard, you can even 15-star it or even get this to higher. And I also did the B-Pot, so you guys can use bonus occult cubes to do the B-Pot as well. It's pretty important, honestly, so I definitely recommend getting an arcane weapon because you get so much base attack and you get a higher tier worth of main pot as well. If you just look at the numbers for the attack power alone, the arcane number for clean plus a flame is just significantly better than any other weapon on the market, be it Absolab or Fafnir. 2.5 line unique, no need to go too crazy. Same thing here, 2-line unique with like an 80 flame. Again, do the B-Pod, just get like 1 line of dex or relevant line, whatever you guys play. Accessories, I didn't really go too much into it, just basically like 1 or 2 lines at epic because they were going to be untradeable anyway, so I didn't want to invest too much into them. So I just left it at that. And same thing here, here. Lucky, I rolled these myself, but I think 2-line of unique is sufficient. Again, having the B-Pot of 1 line. This I actually just bought because, you know, why not? And then this I actually got lucky as well, but again, only 2-line of unique is needed. And then same thing here and here. And then secondary, I recommend getting at least 1 line of attack plus 1 line of damage, so like 9 attack and 6 damage, or just 2-line attack. And again, B-Pot, very important, gotta do it. Just get 1 line on it. Just a simple Ventus badge and emblem. Again, the 1 line of attack plus 1 line of damage I was talking about, plus 1 line of B-Pot. If you want to have some sort of heart and android, I didn't, but you could. You could get the Futuroid, because the Futuroid has a fully tradable heart, and it also has the P-Sockable Android, so you can easily get that, and that's like an extra 80 attack plus like 20 stat. So if you guys are really lacking damage, you guys can go for that as well, but it's very important that you have 1.5 times the arcane force more than anything. I also had some familiars, nothing too crazy, just like a Meso Drop Rate and Item Drop Rate familiar. I don't even have my 3rd slot unlocked because I didn't think it was necessary. And another thing that was very essential is having the right node slots and having the correct nodes. So very important to have your boost nodes if you're not one-shotting, which you probably won't be, so definitely get that. Have decent HS, have your main stat nodes if they help with mobbing. This is very important. Urda Shower, Sharp Eyes if you're weaker, and definitely get that. Combat Orders, again, helps with that as well. If you're a pirate, Loaded Dice, very important. Character building helps a little bit as well, depending on what class you are and how much you move around. But yeah, those are basically all my node slots. And now I just want to show you my symbols. Very low level for the most part, 8, 9, 6. And then we have the arcane force from this. I put 10 points on it. Also have 30 points coming from the guild skills right here. Now, if you want to know where to train from 200 to 250, I made a video that's specific to just that. So be sure to click on this video next and look at the training maps that I recommend for level 200 and 250.